and today I want to talk to you about weight loss and why you should focus on the process rather than the end goal. There's a saying you might have heard in relation to weight loss or body transformation, and that is that if you focus on the process or if you focus on the performance, then the aesthetics will follow. So what that means is that rather than getting hung up on your target weight or your body transformation end goal and what you're going to look like at the end, then you should focus on the process of getting there. So rather than one big win, you're focusing on lots of little wins and the smaller steps. So if I get a new client come to me who wants to drop body fat, the first thing I will focus on is their activity levels. Now, as we know, to drop body fat and to lose weight, you need a calorie deficit. Now, you can achieve that by reducing the amount of calories that you take in, and you can also achieve it by increasing the amount of calories that you expend, so through activity or daily life. Ideally, it's a process that uses both. So if I get a new client, then the first thing I will do is start tracking their activity. And the way I do this is by tracking steps. So it's not so much about the actual step as it is about how active they are during the day. And what you tend to find with most people is that they aren't as active as they think they are, and they're nowhere near achieving their 10,000 steps. Alongside that, I'll focus on trying to establish a calorie deficit, but that's not until that we've nailed down the process of being able to track your food. So that wouldn't even start for the first week. I would just get people used to tracking what they eat without making any changes to their diet. That way they become mindful about what they're eating during the week, and we can see where it's going to be easy to make the changes. On top of that, I'll add in a training to train phase of exercise. Whether it's lifting or cardio, we'll start off by introducing them to their exercise, get them used to moving, start figuring out things like heart rate zones, what they can push, pull, press, lift, and how well they're moving. So just those three aspects, the tracking of the food, the daily activity, and the training, you quickly start to see a change in routine, and you'll see an immediate response to that training in the fact that we maybe start to see weight starting to shift. And initially, that first drop is usually down to losing any water that you may be holding on to. And then from there, we can monitor every week to see what's happening with circumferential measurements or go hand in hand with what's happening on the scales. So first of all, you're focusing on the process. Then you're focusing on the performance, and hand in hand with both of those things, you'll get the results. So this is what I mean when I say focus on the performance and the aesthetics will follow. That is step number one. If you want to start a discussion about this, or if you want any more information on this, get in touch with me on here or head to jonesthetrainer.com.